It's week 6 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' electric quarterback. Terrific doesn't cover his last game. He was simply perfect throwing it around. It's the Jaguars and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles... So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
Let's go.
Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The rushing numbers for Bigsby a week ago. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then, Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
7 yards there and a first down. The Jaguars are the perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Now a handoff to Bigsby. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 44 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. Well, they've got a new set of downs here. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
Touchdown! Brenton Strange with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Another run by Bigsby. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 1st and 10. Force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Pretty good job there defensively. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Runs through the contact. And a great move again. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Here's a give to Bigsby. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Mahomes now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. Now Mahomes. Looking downfield for Jones. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Take Bigsby. 30 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive. His third. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Ridley here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well. From the gun, Bigsby. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Take Bigsby with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. Alvin Kamara with 2 touchdowns.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
197 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. On the carry, Bigsby. Oh, nice move. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the... Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and 12. Here's Mahomes to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 56 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. 2nd down and 3. Here's Bigsby. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. A solid stiff arm. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a 2nd and 10. A run here with Bigsby. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Bigsby once more.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's a good effort there. After the catch, he looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
And Mahomes going to run again.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And Mahomes opting to keep this one.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the fourth quarter.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powering forward. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Jags!
Tank Bigsby.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Jags use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, I don't think you can get any... The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Bigsby.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. This late in the game, Charles. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Tank Bigsby,
32 yards.
and the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
And now out come the Jags. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now here's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high.
It's week 7 of the...
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. He'll get this to about the 38. The Jaguars at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. And you look at the Saints defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
27 yards there, a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mahomes going to keep it on the draw.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touch.
Mahomes going to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now back to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are able. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 65 yards.
And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well.
Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
ETN up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead.
We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to...
Remember, he took it in from a yard out the last time they had it. And looked to put together.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking downfield for Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be...
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
It's great seeing that type of run from Etienne, and look, I know we couldn't consider him for Rookie of the Year last year, but it really was his rookie season since an injury cost him all of 2021. And he looked like a Rookie of the Year, 9th in the NFL with over 1,100 yards for a surging Jaguars offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Mahomes throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Skirts by him at the 35. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, right back to Etienne.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Etienne once more. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones.
44 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got a man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. This 2nd and 4. The quarterback draw. Here's Mahomes. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby.
And running with power here. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Tank Bigsby with his 9th rushing.
Out comes this field general once more. Back onto the field.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football. Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And they'll go again with ETN. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne.
67 yards.
And the Jaguars get another.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
20! And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 8. A big pickup of 38.
And that's another big-time run, and it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Yeah, this is pretty similar to the Wildcat plays that were bouncing around the league circa 2008 or so. Yeah.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
A give running right, ETN.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Boy, 179 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On second down, ETN once more. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 5. First down, Jaguars.
Another tote for ETN. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's third down. They'll run with ETN. Shoves him away. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And the Jaguars are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Jacksonville, their winning ways continue.
They weren't ready for us today.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' electric quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jags and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
The Jaguars getting set to go. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, every time he's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A handoff for Etienne.
And he'll go down at the 28.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week.
Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Etienne with it.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule because...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
He had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year as they begin with the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Etienne up the middle.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. Take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Jacksonville.
Another run by Bigsby. He'll get this down to the 38. You look at this Steeler defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, first and 10. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It got his man, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 97 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was able to find Christian Kirk with a touchdown pass on their last drive. And now they start again here, first and 10.
Here we go, shot.
He'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the line.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Straight ahead, Etienne powers through. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags have got it on cruise control.
You get in a second and...
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars just continue to roll.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my...
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Mahomes now on first down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars extend their lead yet again. He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Mahomes now to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the Jags are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
Mahomes.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Brenton Strange.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 55 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley.
And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now Mahomes
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like the Jaguars back with it on offense.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll air this one out for Kirk.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
He has really settled in throwing the football.
Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
That would complete downfield to Kirk.
Touchdown! Christian Kirk, 43 yards.
And the Jaguars add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And now out come the Jags. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute
so this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
It's Week 10 of the NFL.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're up. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this fight. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And got his man complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown! Christian Kirk doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the time.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time. Now Mahomes. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been sensational so far, already up over 300 yards passing in the first half alone as they start 1st and 10. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly...
Let's go now. Let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Jacksonville, first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead.
Well, the pass interference called on the previous play, that set them up nicely for that 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize from a yard out. Plenty of barking from the side.
And he's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdown passes, and then last one.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 61 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate. This is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Mahomes going to keep it on the draw.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Their mobile, agile quarterback keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
What a call there on the quarterback draw. You want to spread the field and just tell your QB, hey.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. And they'll take over here again, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on first down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. On first down, Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have got it on cruise control. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, 78 yards. And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the... Now here's Mahomes. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk with career touchdown number 60. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 9. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, 71 yards. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. So still
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk finding the end zone yet again. And the Jaguars continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. That going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. A very quick pass to Ridley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Mahomes going to throw it here. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He'll air this one out for Kirk.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the